Welcome back. Now on Bounce, we're getting you ready for the biggest sports event of the year. Talking about, of course, the Super Bowl. We don't know who's going to be in it. You're a Kansas City fan, right? I feel bad for you.
I don't want to talk about that.
Okay, good deal. Well, a lot of Panthers fans don't want to talk about it. The guy running our camera right now, floor director, sometimes is Ron Agers, and he doesn't want to talk about it either because he's an Oakland Raiders fan.
They got a good future.
And Eric Thomas has just walked in. He's not on the show tonight, but he's booing because he's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Yeah. So there you go. And
they're going down this week.
Wesley, who's working the camera, he's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan too. I don't even know what a fan she is, and Lindsay's already left for tonight. So anyway, tonight Robert Ernie Adler is here from Ernie's Smokehouse Barbecue. Robert, what do you have for us tonight? Let's get down into real business.
Well, we got a couple of different things for game day. You know, a lot of time people are going to have parties, they're going to have people over, maybe they'll just order some wings, make some pulled pork. Mm-hmm. Well, you can have people in, and you can get a lot of those same things, but you can kick it up a notch. Right. So I've done a couple things here to give you that traditional barbecue, but something a little bit different. Okay. Well, here we are in the Carolinas. Everybody loves North Carolina pulled pork.
Yes, we're known for that kind of.
We're known for that. Yes. So instead of doing a pork butt and shredding that, why not do a tenderloin slider? That's stuffed.
I say, why not too?
So what I've done here is I've taken a pork tenderloin, trimmed a good amount of that fat away. Mm-hmm. I like to use gloves just because it makes it a lot easier for cleanup time.
Mm-hmm. And just what's the difference between the two, the pork butt and
the butt actually comes from the leg. The tenderloin is an inner muscle,
right?
Just like a beef tenderloin.
Which one is supposed to be more tender?
As far as pulling goes, that butt is going to pull once it's cooked for 12 hours.
Right.
Just no different than a ribeye versus a New York strip.
I got you.
So what we've done here is butterfly this. So you're going to come, and you could do this with a beef tenderloin also. Cut that bottom third. Mm-hmm. Now we're going to open that up, and then same thing. We're just going to kind of work our way down, because what we want to do is make a delicious little blanket, and we're going to cover up all our toppings right inside there. Roll this thing back up, and just keep working it. Take your time.
Right. And very sharp knife, obviously.
Very sharp knife. And there we go. Nice flat surface.
Right.
So we have a couple layers of some cooked bacon.
Bacon always makes everything taste better, doesn't it?
Some panko breadcrumbs. Mm-hmm. Now, this pork has actually been marinating in a North Carolina vinegar sauce for about 2 days. Mm-hmm. This is a little bit of sautéed cabbage as well.
Right.
Then we're just going to go ahead and roll this thing up.
Okay.
Now, the good thing about making something like this also for game day, you don't have to have a barbecue. You can make this in your oven. Okay. You can make it on an outdoor grill. You can make it on a smoker. Now, if you're making it indoors, just go ahead and tie up those ends.
Okay. You about a minute 30 left.
Okay, perfect. So go ahead and tie this up, but you can make this in your oven or barbecue, like I said, or smoke it.
How much you put it in an oven for?
It's going to be at 350, whether it's on the barbecue or whether it's indoors. Okay. Once that inner temperature hits 140, it's cooked.
Gotcha.
So here's our finished product.
Okay, go right ahead.
Let's go ahead. We're just going to cut off our string there. All right. And you'll see here's our finished product.
That looks amazing. Yes.
So we're going to get that on a slider bun, a little bit more of our vinegar sauce.
Okay.
And then we're good to go. Now, if you want to go with a little bit of cabbage, regular coleslaw, you can put that on top, or here is your pork slider.
Okay, I got you. So you can just go ahead and hand me that.
Get going.
And you got the barbecue.
Now, second thing is,
come on in.
These are some beef ribs, beef short ribs. We've also braised these with Guinness, and the good thing about Guinness is you don't just have to cook with it. You know, you can actually drink it.
Oh, wow, yes.
So it's a nice
combination. We're on the clock, so.
It's a nice combination. So you can see this is done when this is just pulling nice and easy. We braised it with some Guinness and some barbecue sauce. Grilled up some onions over here.
Hello.
You can go with some barbecue sauce if you want to take.
Double. Or no. You come on in because Lindsay had to leave. She's got the morning show. So you can take her slider.
Yeah, this is all for WBTV here.
Yeah, there it is.
Well, here's the good news.
Some more information if you're interested in trying some of Robert's barbecue right there on the screen there. Contact them because this is delicious.
Yeah, website and phone number there on your screen. Thank you for being here.
We'll be catering for Super Bowl, so give me a shout out for this or traditional barbecue.
Go ahead and make that call now for the Super Bowl.
Limited edition.
Thank you for being here tonight.
Thanks for watching WB3 News on Bounce.
More news over on WBTV at 11. Have a fantastic weekend. We'll see you Monday.